Everyone has attention deficit to some degree. The difference between attention deficit and ADHD is the disorder part. Given enough stress, the symptoms show up in everyone and become a disorder. Again, given enough stress, the symptoms show up in everyone and become a disorder. The reason not everyone is diagnosed is because the disorder part has to occur basically all of your life, or since we're 5 years old. But it really isn't even necessarily a disorder. It is really a difference or possibly a disadvantage. Now, you can overcome a disadvantage, but it doesn't mean it went away. Having a disorder doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's a good thing to think differently. We wouldn't have Leonardo da Vinci and Edison and Ben Franklin and all of the most famous innovators in history if it weren't for thinking differently, thinking outside the box, uh, being creative. All of these are essentially attention deficit ways of thinking, attention deficit disorder ways of thinking. It doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have the attention, it means that they think differently and they monitor or regulate their attention differently than those people without attention deficit disorder. One of the things that would correlate as the opposite of attention deficit disorder would be attention surplus syndrome. Now, this is something that is really a joke to people with ADD who appreciate the fact that they can think differently, because people with attention surplus syndrome, A.S.S, can't think outside their own little box, and sometimes that is a disadvantage, and it's what makes them an A.S.S.